Hello, everyone. Welcome in. So good to see you. We have a powerful update on the human remains that were found on Morley Road in Cape Breton in Nova Scotia, Canada. Justin MacDonald's father, Ken MacDonald, has done an interview and he states he is the one who found those remains. He recognized a shirt of Justin's with the remains, and later the searchers found nearby Justin's bracelet that says everything's going to be all right, which is now on his mom's wrist. Very powerful, powerful story update. Let's get to it. This is Crime Time Buzz. Although this is a very sad ending, it is closure for this family that they have been hoping for, looking for, because Justin had already been presumed deceased. And it went from a disappearance to a homicide. Why, you ask? Well, let's find out. Let's listen to the disappearance and the investigation into Justin MacDonald. Thank you so much for being here. This is Crime Time Buzz for entertainment purposes only. We are using interviews and facts that are out there in the public. I may insert my opinion, my personal opinion, my alleged opinion, theories, and speculation. I'm not accusing anyone. It is alleged. And thank you so much for understanding that. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's get started. The remains that were found that have not been identified by the medical examiner. Well, Justin's father came out on CBC News, and we're going to watch it together, and did an interview and said he 100%, they know it's Justin. They found the bracelet. He saw the skull. He is the one who located the remains. And they do want to come out and say that because so many people have been searching for so long for Justin that they wanted to let them know. Even though they are waiting for the medical examiner to confirm it, they believe they are 100 that they have found their son, who was last seen July 7th. Let's go ahead and listen to the father's interview on CBC News.
On May 26th at 5 o'clock on Morley Road, out searching myself and Steve. We found our son.
It's been Ken MacDonald's goal for almost a year now. His 34-year-old son, Justin, has been missing since July of last year. He's been searching every day since, and it was him who made the discovery.
I seen the shirt, and I seen the skull. And I searched around, and then again, emotions took over. And then, like I said, I called police right away.
Police are still investigating and searching the area of Morley Road where the remains were found. One of the items recovered was this bracelet, which is now on Peggy's wrist, a reminder of her son.
It was one of his ball tournaments, and then on the other side, it said, it says, everything's going to be all right.
Cape Breton Regional Police and the medical examiner's office have not yet confirmed the identity of the remains. Police saying by email today they have no further update.
There's more to come in this, but I just want to stop for fair use and educational purposes. How heartbreaking to hear him talk about that. But for 10 months, he searched every day, that father. So for those of you who have someone missing, this is hope. Don't give up. Keep searching. Keep looking. They're out there, and you can bring them home.
Without them verifications, we know 100%.
He had this.
Yeah, we know.
Police declared MacDonald's disappearance a homicide in November. 2 men have been charged with second-degree murder, robbery, and assault in the case. One other man was charged with manslaughter and robbery. Ken MacDonald says the amount of community support has helped them through some tough times.
It's emotionally draining, and it's happy to a point that we'll now be able to have a funeral. Before that, we never had that. We never had that chance.
We'll bring him home.
We're bringing him home, yeah. We are bringing him home.
Now the family will turn their focus on getting justice for their son, with the case now before the courts.
Heartbreaking that it came to that their son is no longer with them. But I am very glad that they are able to bring him home, put him to rest, and start the journey for justice. Prayers up for the family, everyone who knows Justin MacDonald. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the case, I started looking into it. Justin was 34 years old when he was last seen on July 7th, which was last year in 2024. He hadn't been seen since, but he was at a gas station in Irving, which is in North Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada. And it was about 11 p.m. on the 7th of July that he was last seen with it. He was in his blue Kia Forte. Well, then they find his blue Kia Forte a couple of days later, 25 kilometers away on Ormond Road. Well, then we don't know, right? How did they find out? How did it turn from a disappearance to a homicide? Well, the RCMP, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, has not disclosed much, but what they did say is, because I was trying to search for it, that they knew that it went to a homicide because of undisclosed information. And it was very confusing to the people, the community, as to who would want Justin unalived, because he is a wonderful son, loving, and a brother to disabled siblings that he is very helpful with, very involved with, loves so much. Justin goes to parks, and when he sees benches that have been vandalized, he repairs them. Justin supports athletes with disabilities to help achieve their dreams. Who would want Justin gone? Well, 3 people apparently are being held responsible for the death of Justin MacDonald, and they are Mitchell George McPhee, Ryan Joseph Pike, and Aaron Curtis Mickey. They are the ones that are being held responsible for the unaliving of 34-year-old Justin MacDonald, who would be 35 this Saturday. And apparently they did something to him after July 7th around 11 p.m. because that's when he was caught on, excuse me, CCTV surveillance cameras at the gas station on Irving Road on Commercial Street in North Sydney. Now, police believe that this occurred after they had robbed another victim that day at Nug Point. So they believe that happened earlier in the day. In unbelievable story. So let's get to what they're being charged with. McPhee, 39, he was arrested in December 12th of 24, and he was charged with manslaughter, robbery, and assault. And remember, the only reason we know as to why it went from disappearance to homicide is because police received some information that they're not disclosing, the RCMP, Royal Canadian Police. And then we have Mickey. Mickey was arrested. He's 45. He was arrested on December 31st and charged with second-degree murder, robbery, and 4 firearms offenses. And Ryan Pike being charged with second-degree M and robbery. And the reason the robbery charges are coming into this is because, like I said, earlier, July 8th is when they think Justin was actually unalived. And earlier in that day, they believe that the same 3 people at Nug Point, like I said, robbed someone. And you know what they robbed him for? His cell phone. And they believe that's the same day that Justin was unalived. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable story. They are facing courts. Let this family get justice. We don't know motive. We don't know anything about this, and this family needs answers. So thank goodness that they are going to bring Justin home. They've been waiting 10 long months. It's not a happy ending, but it's closure. And now they can get justice for Justin. And I think the moral of this story is, if you're missing someone, never stop looking. You'll be led to them. You will find them. Prayers up for the family, the loved ones. Thank you so much for listening. Keep keeping on. Talk soon.